from yard to the street. APAP Radio. Keep it locked.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of the Island Heat Show.
Caribbean.
Right here on APAP Radio. On Island Heat, we bring you the best from yard to the streets. We cover Caribbean music, culture, and topics. We are your host, Super Peck.
And Lady Lalabella, I'm in the building this week, and we have a great show lined up for you. And of course, we're powered by APAP Media. The APAP Media as our sponsor. And of course, they have a all-in-one full package for all of your full service creative needs, including podcasting, multi-camera recording, and live streaming. Now, if you would like to be interested in any of the following, you can definitely get in contact with them using info@apmedia.com.
That's right. Now, as always, we've got for you the All Things Caribbean Trivia, where we, test your knowledge about the Caribbean and see how Caribbean you really are. And of course, we've got the heat from the streets, telling you all the latest stories and the news and the happenings and the going-ons for, you movers and shakers so you can keep up, and be trending. You got to be popping nowadays. That's this is what we do, all right? And
at the 10 o'clock hour, we're going to give you the top 10 tracks from Caribbean artists based right here in the ATL. And we'll also have some very interesting interviews lined up for you as well for today's show.
You got to keep it locked for great interviews. Now, hold on to your seat as we get into today's theme, which is...
The theme for today is International Women's Day. International Women's Day is a global holiday celebrated annually on March the 8th. As a focal point in the women's rights movement. Now, IWD gives focus to issues such as gender equality, reproductive rights, violence, and abuse against women. Not only is it IWD, International Women's Day, this month, but we also are celebrating women's history. So it's only right that we have a women central show today with news, music, and features for women.
That's right. 100% women in the music selection tonight, all right? This is the second time we've done it on the show, all right? We did last season. We're doing it again tonight, all right? So you're going to hear all the female artists, and we're taking you all right across the Caribbean, all right? I've got some Martinique for you.
Lovely.
We're going to the DR. Yeah, we're gonna go to Haiti. We're going to Trinidad. We're going to Barbados. I'm telling you, all right. And of course, we're touching down a yard. So keep it locked, yo.
Well, we should just jump right into our All Things Caribbean Trivia. Let the people know how we're going to test their knowledge this evening. The trivia question for this evening is as follows: which classical songstress on Duke Reid's label is also known as the Queen of Rocksteady? Is it A, Rita Marley, B, Marcia Griffiths, C, Lorna Bennett, and D, Phyllis Dillon? Now, we're going to use, some operation and just kind of figure out who it cannot be. I do know that C is Lorna Bennett. I think that's Protege's mom.
Oh, see, I did not know that. When you said that earlier, it's like blew my mind. Wow. And she actually has major credits to her name as well.
Yes, the big song, Breakfast in Bed. I think it's a classic for a lot of, crooners, people who like cool and smooth contemporary music.
All right.
And then Marcia Griffiths, of course, is the queen of reggae. So it's not Marcia, okay?
Rocksteady, differentiating. Okay, see, you gave it away right there. Now I know for sure. No. But I'm going to give you folks at home a little time to, see if you can figure it out as well, all right? Let's get into a little bit of music, and we'll be right back. We are celebrating women right now on this show, 100%. Congratulations and big up to all of the ladies out there because, you're the queens. Yeah, you run, it's a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without the woman or girl. I'm telling you. Yeah. So, hey, let's get started. We're going to start off like this. This is music from Savannah, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I beg you, take me off your mind. The palm and grind my prayer line, vibrating high, meditating all the while. On a journey to always find the light, escaping darkness all the time. I know your hate was in my smile. Can't tell me but like nothing it. Wait till me get the winnings. Can't stop before me finish. All of this will be a lesson. I'm destined to be a blessing. Oh, listen to my song, when I will live forevermore. But like 10,000 strong. It's hard. Oh gosh, I know it's hard. It's hard, oh yes. Hard, it's really hard to stay up with everything happening all around. It's like all I see is sin. Hate is in the air, love is diminishing. I'm just trying to balance, I just want to do my thing. Trying to find the little light that's left out there in the world. Want to use it and go inspire every boy and girl. Have to make them know say love is still the ultimate goal. Put that light within your heart and get fire in your soul. But it's hard. Oh gosh, I know it's hard. Oh yes, I know it's hard. Oh yes, I know it's hard. But you see true love conquers all sin. Oh, we gonna be alright as long as we still breathing. True love above all things. Yes, we gonna be okay as long as we got life.
Tell me who can I trust?
This is the voice of Queen Amiga.
Cannot let nobody see you down, no. No let nobody see you when you're going down. No say, cannot let nobody see you down, no. Or else they push you to the ground, no, no. Cannot let nobody see you going down. No let nobody see you when you're going down. No say, cannot let nobody see you down, no. Or else they push you to the ground. You and I, we should all be your brother's keeper. Little help up on the hill when it's getting steeper. At some time in life, we can get weaker, but with a friend at your side, makes it easier. What is a friend? A ride outside to the end. Who can tell it straight in your face? Now go around the bend. Who even got your back on someone you can depend? Love you for real, them now go pretend. It's a disgrace, can't trust the human race. It's like a disease has taken over this place. I see many plastic smiles, too many two-faced. And that's why I say, can't let nobody see you down, no. No let nobody see you when you're going down. I say, cannot let nobody see you going down. Or else they push you to the ground. Oh, oh, cannot let nobody see you down, no. No let nobody see you when you're going down. I say, cannot let nobody see you going down. Or else they push you to the ground.
You say you want a piece, but you're not getting none. Everything fuck up, baby, you come when it's done. I sent away the love to my new baby. I know you come back one like you are. Be loyal to me, baby, like the fat we ain't down. And you a call me sexy cause you wanna get down. Telling everybody how you check for me. Telling your friends you must get back to winery. Rude, you're rude. I rude, you're rude, bro. You want come and take me away from my baby. Rude, you're rude. I rude, you're rude, bro. You want come and take me away from my baby. My baby love me good, they make me happy ball out. And every time you see us, you shoot up your long boat. I saw me realize you're never genuine. You just don't realize I was your medicine. I see you cannot manage the adrenaline. I really used to think you were a gentleman, but you're just a little boy and you can't get your way. So go inside now. Rude, you're rude. I rude, you're rude, won't you want come and take me away from my baby?
The voice there of Yeza with Rude. That one produced by Rory Stone Love. We gotta watch out for Yeza. We're gonna be talking to her real soon, right here on the show.
A real organic beauty. So let's jump right back into our All Things Caribbean trivia and give you guys a question one more time. Which Caribbean songstress on the Duke Reid label is known as the Queen of Rocksteady? Is it A, Rita Marley, B, Marcia Griffiths, C, Lorna Bennett, or D, Phyllis Dillon? And the answer is Phyllis Dillon.
The answer wasn't B this week.
It wasn't. Sure. D is for Dylan.
There you go. Big up to the queen herself, Phyllis Dillon, Queen of Rocksteady.
And all of the names listed are queens in their own rights.
Indeed.
Well, this Queen of Rocksteady, Phyllis Dillon, was a Jamaican reggae rocksteady singer who recorded for Duke Reid's Treasure Isle record label in the 60s and the 70s. Phyllis Dillon gained fame for her rocksteady interpretations of American pop singles, Midnight Confessions by The Grassroots, and Love the One You're With by Stephen Sills. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
And a personal favorite, Perfidia, as I mentioned earlier.
All right. Now, let's give them a sample of some of Phyllis's music real quick, okay? This is a new medley that was just done by Lady Flame out of D.C., right? She has a great voice, and she did do justice, I believe, to the great Phyllis Dillon, the Queen of Rocksteady. Y'all take a listen. Tell me what y'all think about this one.
Now this is the Flame, a.k.a. Lady Flame, and this is a special tribute to the Queen of Jamaican Soul, Phyllis Dillon. If you knew how much I love you, how much I need you, you wouldn't stay away.
The beautiful voice of Lady Flame doing a homage to the Phyllis Dillon, Queen of Rocksteady.
And she did a great job. For those of you, if you're not familiar with Phyllis Dillon, please go ahead and look up more of her music, and you are in for a treat. Yeah, definitely.
I do agree. Well, we're talking about the Queens today, International Women's Day on March 8th. So we are just introing some of who we think you all should definitely know and know more of for those Queens that you already are familiar with.
Yes. Now, from the desk of the MP, it's our new weekly segment where we're looking at the great work being done, representing culture in particular in Jamaica, but definitely as well under this particular minister's duties is gender.
And it's appropriately so because, of course, it is International Women's Day, and of course, we're celebrating Women's Month. So the worship service was held at Gregory Park Baptist Church in Portmore in St. Catherine, Jamaica. Now, the speech that was delivered was on behalf of International Women's Day, which is to be celebrated on the 8th. The lovely Babsy Grange states that the theme for this year in Jamaica is investing in women and girls in leadership to accelerate gender equality, equity, and socioeconomic empowerment. I reassured the congregation the advancement of women and girls in our country remains top priority for this ministry, working through the Bureau of Gender Affairs, the BGA. Signed, MP Babsy Grange.
Wow, great work, and great recognition of what's going on. Like I said, everybody's got at least one gender, right?
And the beautiful Babsy also has a great initiative that we discussed in a prior episode about the defense of women and how important it is that they are able to protect themselves out on the road, in the streets, at school, at work, and in these different, navigating in these different spaces. How can they better do that than learning a few moves?
Now she is staying very, very busy, as definitely major initiatives on the way, and had entire Reggae Month activities in Jamaica that just came to an end, with none other than the Reggae Gold Awards and the Jamaica Music Museum induction, which was held at the National Indoor Sports Center in Kingston, and which, like I said, brought about the end of the Reggae Month activities and festivities. Reggae music was on display and has celebrated many greats who have
Yellow me yellow.
The King Yellow Man himself, who have contributed so much to reggae music.
Warlord General.
That's the Bounty Killer himself. The Third World Band celebrating 50 years. The Queen of Reggae Music herself, Marcia Griffiths.
Looking good.
Many inductees, many awardees. And the only thing I got to say, right, now, you see, go back to a picture, Mr. P, that has the award. Let's see if we can get a close-up of one of those with the award, right? So I don't know who the award maker is and who decided to pick that particular award,
Yeah.
right? But I just think we could do a little better than that. I'm sorry.
Somebody looked like they hand carved that.
I mean, yes, hand or foot carved it. I don't know.
It kind of is giving Pharaoh vibes a little bit with, it's like Pharaoh Marley.
Right. Is it trying to be a Bob Marley? I got a Marley, instead of a Grammy, you win a Marley.
You win a Marley.
But if it was trying to be, they didn't do a good job at that either. So, but anyway, that's just my little note to it. Big ups to all of the winners and all the inductees, and the museum, Jamaica Music Museum.
Now, I have been to the in Kingston, they have a museum there that I think, they're building upon and they're creating a great buzz around the classics. But from my understanding, King Jammy's is going to do his own museum that is going to kind of spearhead the dance hall movement and, what that means for places like Waterhouse, where some of the greatest musicians out of the dance hall genre have come from.
Wow. So, so focusing more on just the dance hall side of things.
Yes.
Now, see, this is where, me and some maybe purists can go back and forth on, for me, the space is the dance hall, right? And the music is any music that the selector wants to play, right? Because if you know Jamaica, right, like soul music is a part of, the thing. Like people love their souls, the classic soul music, right? Yeah. Right? So, you have everything from ska, rocksteady, come straight up the line before, the speed up of the beat. But for me, it's all, the dancehall culture, all dancehall music. And I don't really love the separation of reggae and dancehall, right? Although some people would say, they do want a dancehall category because they can't win in the reggae category when it goes out to certain other awards, But,
In light of what you stated about it being about any space that is playing music that can motivate and make people move and dance, I'm 100% in agreement. But on the side of tourism, I find that a lot of people are going to Jamaica for an experience. So they would like to feel as though they're in the space where Spragga Benz recorded one of his greatest hits, or, where Shabba Ranks grew up. They want to be able to go and step foot in that space and feel like they're a part of that history.
But why wouldn't they be a part of that history under a reggae umbrella?
Well, I believe that ultimately reggae, before reggae was reggae, there was ska. And before Rocksteady was Rocksteady, there was Mento. So I think it's important to also give light to the fact that the genre is constantly changing. It constantly has a different name, so the faces change along with it.
Yeah, I would argue the structure changed,
Okay.
but when the one drop and speeding up the one drop, the stress is still on the 4 and the 2. It's the same music structure. That'd be getting all technical with the thing still.
No, but this is good. This is good because these are the conversations that I think are what are motivating change and movement throughout the genre. And it's undeniable that, going from analog now to digital, that it's a different world out there.
Yeah. What I'll throw out there is I'll say that trap dancehall is not reggae.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with you on that one. That's true.
I'll throw that out there for sure. All right.
But it's undeniable to say that hip hop does come from reggae music.
Yes, it is. Yes.
And the dance hall.
You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah. Big up DJ Kool Herc. Every time.
All right, let's see. We've just got a few more minutes before we're expecting our guests. So let's go ahead and give them a little heat from the streets. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to the Island Heat Show right here on APAP Radio. We are your host, Super Pank.
And Lady Lalabella, and talking about Marley's. Now, I think it's very interesting that in light of all of the excitement around the One Love movie, there's a lot of different takes. It was a one side of a very big story that people gravitated towards and are now branching off and wanting to share their own perspective. And here the granddaughter of Rita Marley proclaims that there would be no Bob Marley without Rita Marley. That's a very interesting statement. In an interview, Denisha Pendergrass herself, the granddaughter of Bob and Rita Marley, emphasizes Rita's pivotal role in Bob's success, highlights Rita's sacrifices and unwavering support for his music career. Not only that, but Rita's influence extended beyond just supporting him, but also playing a significant role in shaping his image, his legacy, and, of course, taking care of his children.
Indeed. I see nothing wrong with anything she said.
I think she's absolutely right in that breath. I think we all, on the outside looking in, see the Rita as the queen, as the matriarch, to say, of the reggae music through Bob, you know? But I would have to also state that there are many other women who were able to be a part of that family. So it does extend past Rita. It is one love, ultimately. It comes together as one love.
They say one big happy family.
One big happy family.
Right. Hopefully nobody's disgruntled in 2024. Right? No, right. One big happy family.
Well, you know, I think Sidney Breakspear might have felt a way about what did, you know, her depiction in the movie as well. Mm-hmm. You know, a little flash or 1-2 thing. And she can't take back our relationship with Bob. So all the people in want, you know, discredit her and take away our thing. She's the mother of one of the favorite Marleys.
One of the favorite Marleys.
He's on a pedestal. Let's not act like we don't love Welcome to Jamrock. Let's not pretend like we don't love Junior Gang. Come now, man.
Hey, big up to the Junior Gang every time, yeah? Now listen. I just believe that, you know, the queen is the queen.
The queen is the queen.
You gotta give the queen her propers, right? And so in giving the queen her propers, right, if there was a runner-up to the throne, you know, and a second runner-up and a third runner-up, right?
There's quite a few.
That they have their space and their time, but in acknowledging the queen, I think we can give her hers and give her her flowers without having to pull any petals out for anybody else other than her. But you know, we can honor her just in that, and others can get theirs at their time. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you know that the Marley name is hot on everyone's breath recently because of YG's Marley's single.
And the big movie, you know,
hitting the chart, and not only that, but Julian getting the Grammy. So it's Marlified.
It's Marley season.
Mm-hmm. Marley Mania. Marley Mania.
All right, let's get back into a little bit more music. All right, we're going to keep the vibes going. This is the Island Heat Show. We are celebrating International Women's Day and Women's History Month all at the same time. I mean, so let's give them a little bit of, hey, come on now.
Sweet them up.
Let's go.
Watch out.
You off my mind, don't care that love is blind.
Yeah, I'm ready, I'm on move steady. If a girl get petty, tell her I'ma move heavy.
You off my mind, don't care that love is blind.
Yeah, I'm ready, I'm on move steady. If a girl get petty, tell her I'ma move heavy. 2K for the shades, still feeling away. When you running through my brain, got you on track, coming first like you say. No cap, it's a fact, you're distracting me. Never strapped for the cash, but you're taxing me. You never lack, and relax, do it fast for me. Give me that, ooh.
You off my mind, don't care that love is blind.
Yeah, I'm ready, I'm on move steady. If a girl get petty, tell her I'ma move heavy.
You off my mind, don't care that love is blind.
Yeah, I'm ready, I'm on move steady.
Her name is Jane Macgizmo, y'all.
Heavy, whatever time, whatever day. In all the night, guess how you have the same. When something right, you know I pain. You don't give me reason for your complaint. Say you love me, know me look gorgeous. Virgo woman do a Sagittarius. When you start up, me off your cart up. Me not done yet, just a warm up.
You off my mind, don't care that love is blind.
Yeah, I'm ready, I'm on move steady. If a girl get petty, tell her I'ma move heavy.
You off my mind, don't care that love is blind.
Yeah, I'm ready, I'm on move steady. If a girl get petty, tell her I'ma move.
Me no do shit, but you know me. I spy out my page pan IG. If looking was a fake, oh Lord, oh J. The much money to the cash.
Louis couple bomb in,
face, it a mad them. Them I eat, but I fan them. Open up my ways, open up my ways, open up my ways, open up my ways, open.
Brand new music from the K Queens, y'all. Up in them ways.
Up in the way.
But you know me, I spy on the page pan IG. If looking was a fake, oh Lord, OJ. The amount of money to the cash. Louis V couple balmain. 100 G, that a small change. Cute face, it a mad them. Them I eat, but I fan them. Open up my ways, 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 open.
All right, let's go to the DR. We're going to the DR.
Okay, sí, tú, vámonos de aquí. Tocando la beat de mi body, un rapi. No dimos y ni te vi. En la nota se me olvida todo. Don't love me, que no estoy en sentir. Pero a ti yo te quiero sentir dentro de mí. Hoy estoy para ti y mañana se me olvida todo, No me hables de amarre, que en esa vaina yo no creo. Mejor dime qué vamos a hacer cuando acabe el teteo. Chuki, chuki, calladito, vamos pa' allí. Pa' hacernos chuki, chuki, pa' hacernos chuki, chuki. Sí, tú, dime la fantasía escondida que tiene que esta noche se saca. En México echamos 3 corridos y en RD echamos 3 bachatas. Juguemos sin la malla, echa pa' acá, pásate de la raya. No se acaba, la metemos sin falla. De 3 puntos para que no te vayas. Hace calor, se siente el vapor. Quiero verte tempranito por la mañana y después en la tarde. Dentro hace calor, se siente el vapor. Si te digo que quiero echar otro después de otro, no te acuerdes.
Pas ni pièce mais on laisse essayer qui bombe pas. Dem chata yo ka prene bombe pas. Mi a one fest ka bat mais pas ni combat. Démarrer ça. Les jaloux ka parler, moi en castique. La nigo modèle, combien place.
This is Maureen, representing out of Martinique, y'all.
En caca c'est fusilla, ça qu'arrive en tête. En démarrer ça quand on compète. En finit craser Kaila, moi on en tempête. Y'a qui flex en cas bonne fake. En caca c'est fusilla, ça qu'arrive en tête. En démarrer ça quand on compète. En finit craser Kaila, moi on en tempête. Si on pas fait moins chier en languette. En cas mettez bonne pression. Ou j'ai ça qu'a fait, moi en cas pété question. Si ou c'est en fake, ou pas intéressant. Les jaloux parlent les sons. Moi-même en cas bye, bye, bye. Mi a bat watch mi crase en caille. Des ma tic tic, yo pas pare bye. En cas dit yo bye bye. Gardez ma sit, look thématique. Tic, combien balles bitch, poum poum ka. Flip, gardez ma sit, look thématique. Tic, combien balles. En caca c'est fusilla, ça qu'arrive en tête. En démarrer ça quand on compète. On vient écraser Kaila, mais on en tempête. Dis yo pas faire moins chier en languette. Get. Dis yo pas faire moins chier en languette. Get.
Island Heat, from y'all to the streets. Love is Wicked. Singer Nyla gets another major hit. Oh, you mean?
Oh, you mean?
That was crazy. I love the mix.
Thank you. Listen, I just have to make sure when we're representing the ladies, we're not leaving anybody out. You know what I mean? You know, like Nige Boy say, you know, right? International. We got to make sure. Yeah.
Oh, you have to drop that before the night done. Oh, gosh.
Nige can't get in on this one. You're going to have to wait till next week.
True.
Ladies only tonight.
True. Well, the track that you just dropped was wicked, to say the least. Love is Wicked singer Nyla gets another major hit. That's Major Lazer and Nyla Thorborn, known for her work with Brick and Lace. Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they have recently achieved a remarkable feat with their 2015 track, Light It Up, which recently went platinum in the United Kingdom. Oh, you mean? Mm. Now, the artists and producers are Nyla Thorborn of Brick and Lace, and the collaboration was done with Major Lazer. The track also has additional vocals from the British Ghanaian Afrobeats artist Fuse ODG. Now, the song has been certified triple platinum in the United Kingdom. It previously achieved double platinum in March 2018 and platinum in May 2016. Now, that's saying a lot, because if you look at the records on how reggae music is played across the world, it's mostly played within the first year of the debut of the song. And then it seems to tear off as years continue on. But
unless your name Bob Marley.
Unless your name Bob Marley, of course. Well, with this track, it seems to just continuously hit. It's a fun and sexy track. The vocals are infectious. It makes you want to just get up and sing along and dance. And then, of course, Major Lazer, you can't miss with them.
Hey.
They're the international DJs.
Big up Walshy Fire every time.
Yes. Big up Walshy Fire and Noah. And then, of course, other big records for this particular single. U.S. Billboard Hot 100, it peaked on number 75. UK's chart, it reached all the way up to number 7. And on the Canadian Billboard Hot 100, it climbed to the 32nd position.
Big stuff. Congratulations, Nyla. Keep doing that. I mean, hey, Brick and Lace were bad. I wonder if are we going to get any more Brick and Lace? Or are they done? Like,
I from my understanding, them write music. So we'll have to hear from them again.
All right, yeah, man. Make that happen. Ladies, please.
Yes, talking about major smash hits, though. They Me Our Senna, musical rebirth with Beyoncé. Now, this amazing Cuban artist has followed in the footsteps of her orishas, these wonderful Caribbean ancestral gifts that she has been given. She's used this to create the music that inspired Beyoncé in her Lion King record, The Gift. Now, Orisha was riveted when she found out that Beyoncé had utilized the song. She said she was surprised to see someone singing to the same orishas that she does, referring to the Yoruban deities, but from a pop perspective, and it exploded her head. Orisha has always admired African-American singers, in part because of them using their gospel influences, which resonated with her own Yoruban religious tradition, but also because they had a level of self-position that she also thirsted for. Now, this exposure significantly elevated her visibility and introduced her to a more global audience. Go ahead now, girl. Now, Orisha has a beautiful voice and an amazing single that we'll be sharing with you this evening.
Take a listen to a little bit of her voice right now. This one entitled A Fuego Lento.
See?
Me enamoras con tu luz, con lo dulce de tu voz, provocando un descontrol, desnudando esta pasión. Me seduce imaginar el vapor de tu humedad que me excita sin tocar, que atravesando el umbral
was watching the Bob Marley movie, One Love movie, I was reminded that Rita Marley is Cuban. Is also born in Cuba.
Yes, that's true. That's absolutely true. And I think it's important to mention the strong Afro-Caribbean roots of, these great American, even some American artists have Caribbean blood in them, from Cuba to Dominican Republic to Haiti to Jamaica. And this is the spice. This is the spice of life. This is what makes our culture so rich, because we have the direct lineage to our African ancestors through these beautiful, beautiful songs, the products that they make, the way in which they share their culture and express it through art is just so reminiscent of what we need from beautiful Black women.
Hey, big up, big up, big up once again. We are saluting and celebrating ladies and women today on the program, as it's all about International Women's History Month and International Women's Day, March 8th. Let's give them a little bit more musical vibes before we get close to the top of the hour, okay?
That sounds good to me.
Now, this queen has been reigning supreme in the soca world
How you mean?
for the last couple of years.
Drink water and mind my business. It's Patrice.
Now, she just got third place for this song on the road. But this is a big song in many, many people's hearts and minds, because it's talking about some serious business.
Yes.
Said I'm falling, I'm falling.
This is Patrice Roberts.
As I lay in my bed with my head to the ceiling.
A song called Anxiety, y'all. Let's go.
See, I'm drowning alone and I'm lost in my feelings. Somebody send me a sign, cause you know that I need it. Can't even come back to me, cause you know you're my healing. I said this soca is my therapy, my therapy. It take away all of my anxiety, my remedy. I tell you that we all need love. Jump up and show me love, wind up and show me love. Together say we all need love. Jump up and show me love, wind up and show me love. Soca make we strong up together. No place that I'd rather be. Strong up together. Right now is our energy. Strong up together. Soca is our part of it. Strong up together. I tell you so much on my mind that I can't sleep. I'm stressing all the time. I can't self-keep, cause I'm always on the grind. My body not keep up. Deep back and all of my mind all week. Take your troubles and throw them all away. Get ready to run across the stage. Get ready, get ready, give me energy, real energy.
Hey, if you didn't come out to sweat, don't bother coming the fete. If you didn't come out to line, don't bother wasting with time. If you didn't come out to road, don't bother leaving your home. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Don't show up. If you didn't come to jump and wave, don't show up. If you didn't come to misbehave, don't show up. If you didn't come to make a rave, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. Wasting time, some of you is waste of time. Look, the girl, they wasting time. And the man, them wasting wine. I'm telling you, waste of time. Some of you is waste of time. I wish you could read my mind. Look, the girl, them wasting line. Okay, I won't rewind this party. I won't rewind this fete. I won't rewind the jumping. I won't rewind the sweat. I won't rewind your entry. And take back your ticket. The way I see you pumping, man, you ain't ready yet. You need to move. Yeah, you need to move. And you need to move. You need to move. You and you need to move. All of you need to move. That whole group need to move. Just move. Yeah, move. Don't show up. If you didn't come to jump and wave, don't show up. If you didn't come to misbehave, don't show up. If
woman asleep, them man. Iron Man, oh, he's sweeter than honey lick the pan. Jamayan, woman asleep, them man. I bring it, 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 bring the iron love. I bring it, 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 bring the iron. Hold it, make some noise, jump around and make some noise. Hold it, make some noise, jump around and make some noise. Nothing sweeter than hearing the sound of all I am. Hold it, tell me where the iron man, 'cause you're missing from the band. Hold it. When the music fills you up, leave the stress of a long day. Let me take on a journey. Music brings the love, show away all my burdens, heal all I deserted. I bring it, 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 bring the iron love. I bring it, 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 bring the iron. Hold it, make some noise, jump around and make some noise. Hold it, make some noise, jump around and make some noise.
Jump up, everybody jump up, everybody jump up, everybody jump up, don't stand up there. Jump up, everybody jump up, everybody jump up, everybody jump up, don't stand up there. Tell them it's we who run the carnival, who run the carnival. We run it, who run it, we run it, who run it, we run it, who run it. Put everything up there, put every hand up, put every hand up there. We playing a mass, look at mass. We day in it, we deep in it, we down in it, we loving it. I say wake up, everybody wake up. The season is here now, the moment is right now. Yeah, I say come on, everybody come on, feel the spirit right now, join the movement right now. Yeah, come on, come on. Put up something up in the air and get on back because we don't care. Come on, nobody to blame us like we the baddest thing in the whole country. Tell them it's we who run the carnival, who run the carnival. We run it, who run it, we run it, who run it, we run it, who run it. Put everything up there, put every hand up, put every hand up there. We
Island heat from yard to the streets.
Uh-huh.
Woo! I was getting my sweat on a minute
Hey,
ago.
we have to bring a little heat to the heat. You know, we have to bring a little heat to the situation. You know?
Yes, it was litty. It was litty. How you mean? How you mean?
Hope everybody enjoyed the vibes. You're listening to the Island Heat Show right here on APAP Radio. We are your host, Super Pac.
And Lady Alabella, and we're celebrating International Women's Day on March 8th.
That's what it is. And we're playing 100% women-only music this program. So, you know, you're not going to see that anywhere else. You know, and let me tell you why.
We're really showing love to the woman there.
Yeah. And you can name the shows. You can name them all, right? They're all scared.
I mean, it's big shoes to fill, and we do it well.
Hey, we represent, right? You can say there was one show, one program represented for the ladies. That's right.
For the ladies. Toya would be proud.
Yeah.
Make sure you check out her episode with Girl Code. And, of course, you got to say Wagwan not a scene.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, you mean?
Now, do remember each and every Friday, it's all about the Caribbean Running Show on WRFG 89.3 FM from 2 to 4 p.m. Red Carpet Shelley, DJ Passport, and myself carrying on the banner of Atlanta's longest running Caribbean program on the FM dial. So make sure you tune in, all right? WORFG WRFG.org. Online, you can listen in there as well. Okay. Do remember, upon a Monday, every Monday night, on Tuesdays, we've got the Seafood Tuesdays. That goes down inside Lobster Sundays. And on Wednesdays, it's Way Up Wednesday. Shout out some big ups to the Unique Sound Crew every time. And of course, also it's Chef Tony's Fish Fry on Wednesdays. Then Thursdays, Atlanta Classic, the Gal Farm. Big up Juggler and the crew. And that goes down every Thursday.
And don't forget Like Glue on Fridays.
And then it's every third Saturday. You've got Sophisticated Saturdays and the Memory Lane Sundays at Premier Lounge each and every Sunday.
Whew. This month has some great events coming up. In addition to Women's Month, International Women's Day on the 8th, we have ABC Anything But Clothes Go-Go edition. And you know the girls are going to come out in barely anything.
Hey, yes. Yeah. Where's the information on this one? Where's this gonna be? I need some more info on this one. I gotta strictly journalistic purposes only. Okay.
And then on the 9th, all black with a touch of color.
That's right. And also on the night, it's Wild and Rich Bank Gal Edition.
And then the Love and Music Brunch on the 10th.
That's right. See, ATL keeps it popping, keeps it buzzing. Lots of stuff happening here in town.
When we get more details, we'll drop it on the Instagram. That's the Island Heat Show.
And of course, we always got to remind you that it's going to be going down inside the base real soon. Listen good.
Yo, Atlanta, get ready for that big war dance, yeah. Armed and dangerous sound clash. King Animosity versus Soul Supreme. The mighty King Animosity.
King Animosity, a real bad man.
Versus Brooklyn, New York bad sound Soul Supreme.
I said, oh boy, Soul Supreme don't
Clash starts 12 midnight sharp. Doors will open 10 p.m.
From guy for the
Get your ticket now at MeloPromo.FirstENT.com. Armed and dangerous sound clash. King Animosity versus Soul Supreme. Saturday, March 16th. At the base, 2305 Varkel Way in Litonia. Brought to you by Melo Promo and From First.
There you have it, folks. There you have it. Make sure y'all check that out. I'm supporting the home team. King Animosity for the win. That's what I say.
I like that. I'll jump on that and I'll second you on that one.
All right. You heard it there. That's how we do. We represent the home
and
team.
you know I like a good clash.
Yeah.
My favorite is the 45s and then the tune for tune.
Okay. I see you. I gotta say,
And I'll look at something I mean. I'll look at something.
let me say big ups
thing.
Big ups to everybody over there at Premiere. I was over there last night, and big up to John Wayne and Bugsy Bam Bam on the turntables.
Nobody was given any, insight on who they're cutting or nothing like that. I'm not sure which artist them are cut.
Yeah. No. I'm sure John Wayne's been cutting a lot of dubs. John Wayne's sitting on a dub box over there. Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you.
They don't call him John Wayne for nothing.
He did just the other day play a song sung by Mark Dragon, selected from Inner City Sound. Legendary Mark Dragon from the legendary Inner City Sound. He's got a voice.
He does.
He's got a voice. So, John Wayne's got one up on me there. I got to get,
Yeah,
Dragon.
you have a voice
I
in him now.
I got to get,
Now you know,
what I mean?
now you know.
Sure. I would, go special song for special
I
song
like
with
a
John Wayne
special,
one day,
yes,
like
yes.
that, because they got some people around the place who got some voices that,
That
might
is
surprise some people.
That is good. I like that. Keeping it local and showing support.
That's right. Now, we've got projects coming up from Rash Fraser Jr. Everybody needs to keep an eye on and listen out for. And Novice Mom.
Novice.
Right. Dropped some music there with Deli Ranks. Watch out for that. Papa G We had interviewed him on the program. Here, right, doing some production out of the A as well. Okay. You know, Demarco, who has produced countless classics in the dance hall over the last 20 years or so, you know. I mean, ATL is the place to be. Watch out, everybody. On the 22nd, Super Peck drops his first song, so watch out. Official single released on the 22nd of March. So everybody go ahead and set a reminder. There She Is, the wedding song, drops on the 22nd of March. New music coming for the ladies. For the ladies, you know, it's
something special.
Gotta represent for the ladies. Gotta represent.
Yes, it's a memory maker for sure, for sure.
Bam. Now, as we're approaching the top of the hour.
And we have none other than the second hour of the Island Heat Show. We're giving you the best from yard to the streets. Of course, we Caribbean people feature our own music, our own culture, and topics from we to you across the globe. We are your hosts,
Super Peck
and Lady Lalabella. In this next segment, we're going to give you the countdown of the hottest tunes by Caribbean artists from across the state of Georgia, and most specifically in the ATL. Now we're going to go ahead and jump right into the countdown, starting with number 10. This is Kippridge, Rainfall.
Anytime you see the rain fall, when the rain fall, she says she want link up, she want touch, but rainy weather make your body jump up. Me hype up, I go and cut into a spot for your little drink up. Then the yard me a come for your fun. Fi make you move to the beat of the drum. You nah run, me nah done. Thunder roll, the more the rain come down. Say you're worth a wife to be. You are the bride for me. Say you're worth a wife to be. You are the type for me. That kind of call me never miss. Good loving what I did. We just wish the rain never leaves. Good loving what I did. Loving you a scream make you frightening. Shake like you shock up with lightning. No push, no fighting. Looking at the mirror that I'm mighty. With a tear in the night. From the rain start me in a sight. Love you half your lips you bite. Out a tour we need to try. Say you're worth a wife to be. You are the bride for me.
The voice of the man Kippridge with the number 10 song Rainfall on the countdown as we go right into the number 9 position.
And the number 9 track for this evening is none other than Kippridge again, coming in with Natak Style.
Moscow, Denki, squeezy Celtic till the empty. Spain town, furnished cloud.
Yeah. When the matic attack, you put in the park and up be a grow. When you make it walk and they sit in the cloud, sit and lay down. So watch your approach, you see the killer them out and the days done. So go and run up your mouth when I hear that chip out, you see beer gun. Everywhere you tear down, we no fear none. Fully coat, never spear down. When the gear jump, bullet tag in your face down. What's up face jump? For me place and no play ground, so no play down. You can't get up and run, now the man come. Should make a bag of gun talk and now none. Funeral, no family, I fall down. Mash up your little star down. Fall down. Family, I fall down. Fall down.
you could have rubbed in a line, still a fine. Pints and a back in a time, we not do petty crime, we grimy. I'm a friend, them a fuck up the line. I you and done them. When them a tick a time.
Bridge right there, coming in the number 9 position with Nuteg Style. Yo, I gotta say, happy birthday to Kip Rich. Celebrated his birthday, I think it was the 4th. No, or 3rd, sorry. 3rd. Today's the 4th.
Fantastic. Happy birthday, Kip Rich. I remember the first Kip Rich. I mean, by far, this is not his very first song, but the most influential song that I can remember to date from me for Kip Rich was Telephone Ting. Because Telephone Ting was like right there at the brink of like when I had one of them flip phones, you know what I mean? And it was just talking about like the reality of like how, you know, when you get a text message and your girl see it, it just mash up your life. Like that's it. You can't go back. You have proof. That was the beginning of receipts, ladies and gentlemen.
Big up Kip Rich every time. We continue the countdown.
That was also a new entry on the countdown, number 9, Nuteg Style. And number 8 is a familiar one. This is Spice with Bad Rock.
It's QOD, Ireland. 1 + 1 = 2. Come make we multiply with me and you. Divide, dance, yeah, that's my glue. Take away the rest of y'all, them and have one boom. Inada, give me the long gila pot. Nothing ya nango. Pandressa, you feel. Look in your bar, play with the like guitar. Bend it down low, slow. But in the back, make me and touch me toe. Dash and it touch, no see where the go. Come me ready for ya, make we start the show. This feel nice, hypnotize. It feel good, boy. It better bet nice. It feel nice, cause it better bet nice. It better rock, 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 it better rock when you're right. No regular, me load like me the Coachella. Me like it very muscular, fi bone me like a muffler. The boiler ring me cellular, fi get some of me formula. Him say me spectacular, I fi me lickler. Bend it down low, slow. But inna the back, make me and touch me toe. Dash and it touch, no see where the go. Come me ready for ya, make we start the show. This feel nice, hypnotize. It feel good, boy. It better bet nice. It feel nice, cause it better bet nice. It better rock, 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 it better rock when you're right. Inada, give me the long gila.
The queen of the dance hall, the queen of the dance hall herself, Spice Official. You mean right there with Bella Rock in the number 8 position on this week's countdown.
And number 7 is Twice as Nice with Spice, giving us the single Bake a Man.
If I had one wish from God, I would wish to create my own man.
I wish I could bake a man like a cake. Wake and bake a man like a cake. Bake a man like a cake. Wake and bake a man like a cake. I got my ingredients right here. 3 teaspoons of tender love and care. 1/4 loyalty, no affair. And 10 cup of money, ma fi be a billionaire. 9 cup of inches, big long. 3/4 cup him a fi romantic. Boy can't pay me bills, him a fi cut fast quick. Give me 10 cup of stamina, him can't come quick. My man coulda never disrespect me. Give me anything me want, him a fi spoil me. Couple stacks, rubber bands, him a fi kyle me. From nobody, my man coulda never hide me. I could bake a man like a cake. Wake and bake a man, I wish I could bake a man like a cake. Wake and bake a man where you go come with no drama, no cheating trend. Me no in a dumb man problem. Me no want a man with no cheating trend. Me not share man with them. I need a Will Smith attitude and a face like Drake. These nowadays man too fake. 2 spoon non-toxic, no headache. Wish I could bake a man like a cake. Me and him man have chemistry. 2 buckle full of good personality. Every month him have to pay the utility. 3 cup honesty and authenticity. My man coulda never disrespect me. Give me anything me want, him have to spoil me. Couple stacks, rubber bands, him have to kyle me. From nobody, my man coulda never hide me. I could bake a man like a cake. Wake and bake a man, I wish I could bake a man like a cake. Wake and bake.
Spice right there in the number 7 position with Bake a Man. Yeah, you know, I think, you know.
She thinks she can bake a man like a cake.
There needs to be
There's
censorship.
nothing more to say.
There needs to be censorship in the music. The artists are just gone overboard now. Just saying anything.
We'll move along on that note. Here at number 6, this is Jada Kingdom. She's giving us What's Fast.
Twinkle.
Well, it depends. But I know you feel about it. Tell me what's the deal. Cause every time I look by you, I want up on my knees. Mash up my mouth side, love you the most, you see. Me no take talk, but for you more, well I see. That must be true, you a bad man. Me does a try be a right hand. Nobody and Clyde from the islands. Ivan, man, everything when me tell you I mean it. See me out here, take it or leave it. Me not talker and you go and see it. Just give it all to me, yeah. Cause I think I know what's best for you. Them gal that don't love you for true. Just say the word, I'm coming soon. I'd rather be a fool for you. Rather be a fool for you. I think I know what's best for you. I know what's best for you. Them gal that don't love you for true. Just say the word, I'm coming soon. Say the word. No gal that love you like I do. I decided. Tell me how you want to fuck.
There you go. It's the one and only Jada Kingdom. Mama Heavy. She says she knows what's best. Coming in the number 6 position right there on the countdown.
I love to see it. And of course, we're going to be giving you now the 5 top singles of the top 10 countdown. Here we have at the number 5 slot, Demarco, We Did It. Featuring Joshy.
20. Hey yo, Agile. Hold up. Yeah. No for them I want down. You know, sister, them I want down. Them I want down. Stand firm from Babylon ground. Yeah. Yo, dad. Pull up. In a them your time, yeah. If them not go. The youth, them authentic designer, man, now we you cannot find a China. Yeah. And then we come when we part with a more stripe than tiger. Ready for pay the girl, them wall, I'm gonna buy some primer. Up and strike the lighter. Yeah, me do it for them like a night me sign for. Them see the place a shell, but nothing like a ice. Them never believe in our ways, so we show them. Life and my style, them so golden. No fear them, no mind, yeah, control them. Surprise when we rise, cause we chosen. We did it, yeah. We did it, yeah. We did it, we did it, yeah. Ain't no limit, yeah. Hey yo, Josh.
Genesis, I do me do it fam. Turn them to believer. Born hustle, I go ask Jubilee that. Cook it not the teapot. Take it to the street. Not looking at the media, me put it not the speaker. Couple G's stuck in a me Louis V bag. Couple they have put ready for do with me chat. Young go get a me not do the cheap chat. Sometimes I wonder where them gyal like give me free for.
Yeah. They never believe in our ways, so we show them. Life and my style, them so golden. No fear them, no mind, yeah, control them. Surprise when we rise, cause we chosen. We did it,
yeah, we did it, yeah, we did it, yeah,
We did it,
yeah.
I heard you hit that note.
Got skills.
Who knew?
Watch out now. That's the man Joshy alongside Demarco with We Did It right there in the number 5 position, y'all.
In the number 4 position, Fortshire Demarco with Millie Don.
Yeah, man, not chat, no. They say that from a there that don't say that. For Ghana. No chat.
Like them forget. Come on, fight them, fight man direct. But I go fly like kite one select. Not even 9 no man for step. Turn it in a twilight, no one regret. This a wildlife we go on the set. Quack, get the vines, find no one for catch. Straight on up, blind blood I got. We're not afraid of people. We're not afraid of boy. And we don't need no reason. Cause we not aim for sky. We're not afraid of people. We're not afraid of boy, no. All of my friends, them even. One place of fry.
Count your years when the Draco and make nice. Looking at your mirror when you buy every red light. Recipe, looking at your head side. Getting a drive-through so I get fries. Oh, no, you them a go feel me. And everywhere me bring me. Not trust how them say them full of just like a chimney. When you see me, you don't see me. Face in a billy. To me, mother, this a matic and I make them people.
We're not afraid of boy. And we don't need no reason. Cause we not aim for sky. We're not afraid of people. We're not afraid of boy, no. All of my friends, them even. One place of fry.
Demarco and Marley Don.
Why, Draco.
The Draco. Don't make the Draco after all.
You only hear that song once. After that,
that's it. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. How you mean? The number 3 position. You're either bending it or you're breaking it off. Here with Demarco, producer Ajay as well.
Producer Ajay.
She want drive it in the drop top. Me girl look up in your ear, me not the crop top. Make me download the pretty picture on the laptop. Make me put the money in the seller, the cash app. Oh yo, she not stop catch. Love sweet, you flash your finger but no hot flash. When me a beat on your wall, them knock knock. Girl your body clean, you know green like the WhatsApp. Rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it off. Rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it off. Your body clean, girl, you know fi ask. Go to me, girl, you know get bad remarks. Rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it off. Straight cash, tell me no take check. On your mark, get set. Girl, you make me desperate. Let's say you know better than a girl. She say let's bet. Girl, your body righty. She say what you expect.
A real thing, huh?
Girl, your body bestest. Hot in your birthday suit. Make it less stress. Bring it, give me express. Make we make a next flex. Me girl catch it right now. No bag a long talk. Rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it off. Rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it off. Your body clean, girl, you know fi ask. Go to me, girl, you know get bad remarks. Rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it off. She want drive it in the drop top. Me girl lock up in your ear, me not the crop top. Make me download the pretty picture on the laptop. Make me put the money in the seller, the cash app. Oh yo, she not stop catch. Love sweet, you flash your finger but no hot flash. When me a beat on your wall, them knock knock. Girl, your body clean, you know green like the WhatsApp. Rock it,
Rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it.
Rock it down.
Hey, rock it, rock it, rock it. Oi, oi. Demarco, producer
Ajay. Get a good dance tune on, yes.
Number 3. Oh yeah, it's going on good. It's going on real good.
And it looked like it's going up higher, going up higher. I mean, we had a new selection at number 9, and then Demarco out there and sing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Must stay in the top 5.
Yeah, man. Doing the do.
This next artist, I mean, she holds her own. And let me tell you, it's quite heavy. Here she is at number 2, Jada Kingdom with What's Up?
Edited by Touch the Road.
Big up, I got some of that you can. Dash pay cash, but man, no for broke. Crush some light and puff. Yeah, guess who I'm first? Wax now, cap. And but I mean that me, I want you. Chicken, then I'm a boss. Action movie, I want star in you. So much time, could have full of cup brim. But me no want no picnic, so me no mind drink. And I don't give up, them call us sinning. Come pretty, big. Me and I want love my man, them black and rich. Get sick when the liquor start kick. Oh, Tony now go after 12. Work me I work as you can tell. Dance pon the then go pay my bills. Make me clap, me proud of myself. Enough money make me broke out of my shell. Foot in the hear me dip on my head. Make it start rain just like I said. I'ma put on my clothes and go on my bed. Try to quit my rent. Act like you got some sense. With a body like this, so me figure. You ever bless, cartel. Big bless out. I got some of that you can. Dash be a cash, bad man, not for broke. Crush some, them light and puff. Yeah, get what's that carrying on? China, but I mean that me, I want you. Tricky and on a bus.
Mama Heavy, Jada Kingdom.
The radio version just isn't the same.
We gotta behave.
It rides all the same. Oh, is it time to do the countdown of the countdown?
Yes.
All right, so this is a recap of the top 10. Kippridge, Rainfall, Kippridge, the Textile, Spice, Better Rock, Spice, Make a Man, Jada Kingdom, What's Best, Demarco, We Did It, Demarco, Draco, Demarco, Bruck It Off, Jada, What's Up, and number 1. Top tier, Jada Kingdom.
Baby, don't worry. Here I go again. Another song, but my shoot. Put it in with understanding. I get no better than my man. You are expert, the best in the world. Swear I want to love you every minute. You deserve a baby girl. And you know I can flirt. Ask someone for know them word. My head get hot more well, so me glad your body quenched it. I'm not innocent, but me just attack my mind, so try not take offense. Chat no more what I like for make it again. You know no change, I change, my God, you're full of sins. Run come and make my bless, say if I want to repent. Show me the one, God, when the world end. Grip you with me, cause it's full of strength. Ready and rock you like a boat, on the water bed. So tell me how you feel about that, let me know what's one. Be ready for carry a mini-me, oh gosh. A regular you, that's facts. But this time we have to connect the right that. Crazy for you, your top tier, you a 10. And for tell you the truth, you are my best boyfriend. Love you right true, is a baby me a miss. Pull up outside, when me catch you on the bench. Papi, please show your sexy chest, take your shirt off, baby. You took it far, I'll take it further. It's me, I tell you straight up. Your moon no bigger than your money, that's a turn off. And you surprise me, you're a fast learner. You treat me nice, man, I know what them heard of. You are the right one, that's why I claim you. But just send you a pic, tell me you're looking at it. Make up, play that sticky tip. Nobody with the FaceTime run, come here with it. So tell me how you feel about that, let me know what's one. Be ready for carry a mini-me, oh gosh, a regular. But this time we have to connect the right that. I'm a crazy for you, your top tier, you a 10. And for tell you the truth, you are my best boyfriend. Love you right true, is a baby me a miss. Pull up outside, let me catch you on the bench. I'm a crazy for you, your top tier, you a 10. And for tell you the truth, you are my best boyfriend. Love you right true, is a baby me a miss.
Jada Kingdom right there. Top tier at the top of the mountain. I think this is a 4th or 3rd consecutive week at the top of the countdown.
She's doing a great job maintaining her position on the spot while also, enjoying her life. Every once in a while, I see her pop up on the live with her new boo, Fontaine, and they'll be, streaming on Twitch. Or, Jada's into video games.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. She's a gamer.
I don't have a lot of time to really keep up with the social media activities of a lot of these people.
Understood.
But is she good?
To be honest with you, I think she can hold her own.
It's one thing to hold a controller, but you gotta be actually.
They don't call her heavy for nothing.
All right. And you said the Fontaine dude is some songwriter?
Mm-hmm. He's been pinned with Meg Thee Stallion, and also known to have written for Cardi B.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Written for you guys?
To be honest with you, I just see Beyonce's name, Cardi B, and Meg Thee Stallion as the top three.
Gotcha.
But I'm sure he has his credits.
Okay. All right.
Not water down the mountain. Is it?
Yeah.
And Jada is known to date, songwriters.
You say Jada knows how to get the lyrics.
She's a lyricist, opportunist lyricist. Love it. Big up yourself, Jada, for securing the number one position again. And I meant to ask you, are you jumping? Are you doing any carnival activities? Are you going to be on the road? Wagwan?
I'm going to do my annual carnival activity, which is the colorgasm, which is the water paint colors. It is the most authentic. When I say authentic party, right? This is not one of those pretentious parties. It's not one of those, one of the things where the theme doesn't connect. I've seen it year after year after year. People walk through the entrance, and if they were frowning on the other side, it's like, bam, smile instantly. It's amazing. The energy, I'm telling you, it is
warm.
Wonderfully authentic, just fun. It's like adult recess.
I could definitely see some people taking out their stress on, and just throwing colors and just embracing it. Now, this is originally an Indian tradition, is from my understanding, this color throwing kind of vibe.
There is the Pagua Festival, which does come from the East Indian, traditions. A lot of East Indians are in the Caribbean.
True.
They came over indentured workers, a lot of them after slavery was abolished and stuff. And so we have picked up a lot of their, traditions, especially, in Guyana and Barbados, and Trinidad, rather. Jamaica does have a East Indian population as well.
Yes.
Not as large, I don't think, as definitely more than half of Guyana right now.
Right. It's very distinct throughout Trinidad and Guyana. Definitely, I would say so. The rotis and things, doubles.
All of these things, yeah. The bus up shut them and yeah.
Doubles now, my curry chickpeas. need some of that.
Well, speaking about Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago, Archie Abrams debuted her national costume during the Miss World opening ceremony that was held back in February on the 21st. And she's just a darling. Look at her with her crown. Govia explained that I also started thinking about being a woman in the carnival industry, and the fact that it was also my duty to always honor our womanhood in these sacred traditions. I always want my costumes to remind people that there will always be a place and a space for female representation in mass. And I mean, this is so true. If you know Caribbean carnival, specifically Trinidadian carnival, you just see the woman in the feathers. You see the woman with her headdress.
Yes.
You see the woman with, her flat sandals or her, her string up sandals and her dynamic colors. And this is how you know and identify that this woman is liberated by the carnival.
Liberated by the carnival.
She's freed.
I love it.
She got her feathers and she's flying.
We gonna set the ladies free. Memorial Weekend here in the ATL, okay?
Something to definitely look forward to. And the statement was made by Lost Tribes' Solange Govia, who actually designed the costume for Ashay Abrams. So this is amazing. The sophistication, vibrancy, and the power of the mass character lives on.
Congratulations are in order.
Yes. I just love this. I just love that we've been honoring women. You know, I don't think we give them enough credit.
Well, while we're on talking about Trinidad and Tobago and the carnival spirit and that vibe and that energy, here's two young ladies who are getting to the tip top of things. This one is called Tip Tip. Radio show, Island Heat Radio Show, right here on APAP Radio, y'all.
टिप बरसा पानी टिप टिप बरसा पानी पानी में आग लगाए आग लगी दिल में तो दिल को तेरी याद आए तेरी याद आए तो चलता मेरा पीका बदन अब तू ही बता वो सजन मैं क्या करूं Trip, drop, hey, calico, darling, you're on fire. You never on my mind. Trip, drop, you're making me fall in love. Water flowing, tana, tana. My heart is on fire, fire. Na 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 na. मैं तेरा मेरे लबों पे आया था. ओ नाम तेरा मेरे लबों पे आया था. ओ मैंने बहाने से तुम्हें बुलाया था. झूम कर आ गया सावन मैं क्या करूं.
Yes, indeed.
Got me in the spirit now. Hey, bale bale.
Nasha B and Nyla Blackman right there. The Tip Tip.
Nana Blackman, we've been playing a lot of her music, and she's really international. I like how she can go Afrobeat, then she could go soca, then she could go pop, then she could go fusion. She's dynamic.
All of that. All of that.
I like what we hear.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And she's got a very unique voice, very unique sound. Like, you know it's her whenever you hear her.
That's true. That's very, very true. And I mean, the Afro-Caribbean community is they're just showing off.
Hey, we're big and bad. That's how we stay. Yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Island Heat Show. We are your host, Super Pack.
And Lady Lalabella. Just make sure that I'm framed properly, because this next guest, you know, he is the king of framing the perspective in the dance hall. He don't play. If you see him, you know you're going to be on the big screen the next day, you know? You're going to get feature on none other than Driveway.
David Driveway Camp join us right here for the first time on the Island Heat Show. Welcome, my brother. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How's everybody doing?
We're feeling good. It's a nice evening, and we're honoring the queen. So big up the mama, you know, bless up your wife.
No doubt, no doubt. That's the manager right there.
The boss.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us on the program. For everybody out there, you know, as Lady Lalabella was saying, David Driveway helps to frame the view of the Atlantic Caribbean scene. You know, he is one of the major people putting that spotlight and sending the visuals of what's happening here in Atlanta to the world.
And consistently so.
Congratulations. We gotta clap it up and say thank you for it, because it's a very, very important function. David, how did you start off in capturing these visuals on the Atlanta scene?
Well, it was a kind of a long journey. When I used to live in Brooklyn and Long Island, I used to kind of always go to events, and my spot was the Q Club back in the day in Queens and a couple others, right? And when I moved to Atlanta, you know, I used to visit some of the spots all around town, downtown and on the east side. But prior to me moving to Atlanta, I used to DJ a little bit with a sound called Enough Respect. So, and I always used to play the foundation and, the, culture tunes and stuff. And I was just enamored by a lot of the music that I just found was just something that I enjoyed listening to and also playing. So when I came to Atlanta, I didn't do too much of DJing, just trying to focus on work. But when I would go out, I always used to like the DJs that would play. And back then it was, always was seeing Niggas British and Danger Marcus and Sound Decision and Slaughter Tone, rest in peace, and a few others, John Wayne and King AP. And I always used to just take out my phone and just record them. And this was back in the day when the phones weren't that as good as they are with cameras. So if y'all remember Red Hills, they used to do it in Expos. That was too young back then. But when Red Hills was popping, I used to take the LG phone I used to have and just record maybe 30 seconds in a minute. It was dark, but you could hear the DJ and you could hear the vibes. And I guess the only thing I was doing different from others, obviously, not only just recording it, but I would just put it on social media, which is Facebook back then. So people would get to see the DJ and hear the vibe and stuff like that and whatever. And I would just do that every time I go. And then it just grew where a lot of the DJs was like, yeah, driveway cam, just shout me out, call me up there and do some video and stuff like that. And it just grew because I always gravitated to the DJ because that's what I used to do. And that just grew and grew and grew. And, some DJs would get some bookings from other promoters and stuff like that. And people was like, yo, like what you do, just, you should take it to the next level, man. You should get a little light and a little rig and camera and stuff like that. So it just, long story short, it just grew to that. And, it's just something that is now, it's on a higher level.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I gotta say, the evolution that you described is absolutely important because, see, when Highlander Sound was around, one of the things that put us on was we wanted to make sure people knew what was happening with us, and we had the first website of any of the Atlanta Sound Boys, any of the Atlanta Sounds. And so we used to not just take pictures, though, at our dances. Wherever we went out, we would take pictures and start to post that to that website. Yeah. And so it was the eye into Atlanta for a lot of people, first time actually seeing, images from what's going on the local scene. So I can't tell you the amount of calls and emails or stuff that generated just from doing that, and a lot of putting on a lot of people. And it's like literally you might have heard the voices on cassettes back then, right? Yeah. Right. But you didn't actually get a chance to see a lot of the people, this was VHS days at best, So I commend you, and I know how important that is for the growth of the overall scene, David. Now, as things have progressed, and you said it's on a major level now, what are you envisioning continuing to grow it to?
It's hard to say. I don't try to box it in much. Like, it just try to be, ever flowing a little bit. I do have some set ideas. It's challenging. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a corporate job. Just hit 20 years with the company this year, and it's like balancing what I used to do to now what I'm kind of doing, and keeping all those responsibilities and raising a family is kind of challenging because I have a passion for this. So I don't know if you remember though, but back in the day I used to go out every single night and all the parties and stuff like that, and that's what helped. But I can't do that, so I got to be smart and strategic with my platform and with what I do, right? Because it's not about the quantity of times they see you, it's about the quality of what you do when they see you.
Right.
So, part of it is the YouTube channel that I have that, has over 15,000 subscribers. My wish is to get to 100, right?
Right.
But that's obviously something in the making. Continue to use Instagram as another conduit for the my brand, right? Because that was the thing that made it unique. You used to have D Dutty and Over the Wall, and some of the other video personnel that used to do it on CDs, or sorry, not DVDs and video cassette tapes, right?
Yeah.
But the only thing with that is you're gonna make that DVD and you're gonna give it to that promoter, right? So they watch it at home and stuff like that. Whatever. My thing was, as soon as record, it go on social media and the masses can see you. So that's what helped the YouTube channel grow, and that's what helped me get dates, out of town and and then internationally. Like I would have never been able, with the help of certain people like Social Vibes and Ron Burke and to be part of Dream Weekend and be down there and do stuff like that. Igloo here as well in the past, and going to Los Angeles for a party next, actually 2 parties this year. It's about expanding the brand. You know what I'm saying? So Atlanta is always the home base, but now it's all about expanding the brand and stuff like that. So not anything written, just like get more people to see you, get more people to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And then that works in a positive way for the people in Atlanta, whether it's artists, whether it's DJs, because I think what I definitely want to do is it's not only video music, right, or music from the parties. It's help get those artists out there, let people see them. It's help get somebody's brand, whether it's clothing, or whether it's jewelry, whether it's services for the Caribbean community. That's what I'm looking at. So some things are a little bit in flux because I'm still kind of formulating what I want to do. But at the end of the day, it's just have the brand grow visually.
Awesome.
I completely agree. And I have also been able to witness the growth and how you have managed to stay so authentic to yourself and to the brand. You get the opportunity to be around a lot of VIPs. Can you share a moment or an image that stands out in your time or your experience that something that you would like people to remember about you?
Oh, not so much, man. I mean, like, I'm a humble cat, right? So I'm always honored to meet people that are great in the industry, and then they return that humbleness, right? I've had I know, like, some of you have met more celebrity than me because videography, just do certain things a little bit different and stuff like that and whatever. But I know, like, meeting Capleton and Sizzler, as just to call out 2 artists, a few, and they have a moment, you chat to them a little bit and they talk back to you and they good, humble you. Luciano, I remember meeting at the most recent the Barris Hammond concert, and he did a wonderful Rewind Sunday drop for me and Sari, that it was just like, wow, like, that's amazing. You know what I mean? And people that take time to do that, it's like, that's very, very appreciative, because I'm not the most aggressive type when it comes out there and bothering people or just in people's face for do things. So when they do certain things like that, I always recognize that, because I picture if I was a celebrity, so to speak, and I was an artist, that would be the same thing I do.
Awesome. Now, you were on an interview the other day that I was able to catch with on the Greg Hall show, and excuse me, Greg Hall, the Wayne Hall show.
Wayne, yeah.
And there was a statement that one of the guests made. The conversation was about the Atlanta scene and the pros and cons, right? And one of the guests on the program made a statement that there is not support for artists in particular by radio stations or radio shows here in Atlanta. All right. And you know, because of what you do and knowing a lot of these artists and things, you know, I want to ask you, would you believe that that is correct based on what you've seen on the scene?
I think there is to a point, like, you know, Rico Rives had mentioned, who was also on the program, and Wayne Hall as well. Like they play, and you know, Rico Rives is a very huge supporter, and he gave his reasons why sometimes it is challenging, because the quality of the material that they're giving you that helps promote their brand is not up to par, right? And if you heard the interview, you heard specifically what Rico Vibes stated. I think there's always an opportunity there, right, for more of the Atlanta artists to be heard. And I know. I guess the idea is to kind of find out how do we make that happen, because there are a lot of Atlanta artists, especially reggae artists, that are living that are here. They're big time artists, right? But people don't know them, right? And I think you remember, right? Used to go to the dance hall, and we go early for early rom, and we get near early, have our beers and stuff like that, and all we hear was reggae music.
Right.
That was the way for that to happen, right? So even though they weren't being played on the radio as much, right? You know, you still heard DJs play them. So he's like, oh, you hear that tune, you record it, whatever the case may be, and what have you. That doesn't happen anymore. So now really the only avenue is for radio or the social media marketing or levels for that to happen. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if we don't know that there are Atlanta artists out there that's living here and that's putting quality music, then yeah, there is an opportunity for that market to change, right? The problem is, how do we do that? Like, Rico Rives is only one person, you know, Mikey Sparkle has his show, it's only one person. So how do you do that? I think that's where the discussion has to happen, you know what I mean? And yeah, I wouldn't be the best to kind of lay my thoughts or to drive it, but I think the more people that have that conversation and, you know, find out ways where that could be, you know, then that's the start. That's the start of a positive movement. But yeah, I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, I wish there was more, not only just Atlanta artist music being played, but more reggae music, period.
True. So I guess it's time for maybe a reggae open mic, or maybe we can drive more vibes towards places like, remember Apache, what Apache used to be? People used to go and circle around Apache, and that was actually a hub for new music and new artists and songwriters and poets, and anybody who had something to share could just get on the mic and go full force at it. And that had at one time been a radio-driven platform. So if we continue to maybe collect these artists under an umbrella and do more interviews such as these, we can maybe put together a directory or something where everybody can go to one place to find these individuals. That's the ultimate goal.
And that's what we kind of were discussing from a different perspective when it comes to venues, right? You know, I didn't mention it specifically, but I love the opportunity where so many brothers and sisters are opening Caribbean styled businesses, especially restaurants and stuff like that and what have you. And that has really taken off. The one thing that we have to kind of see a change in a positive way is the venues, right? Because I think it is siphoning off some of the opportunities for others to be successful. Whether it's working in the venue, being able to work in the venues and whatever trade that you may have, or it's for, you know, artists to have the opportunity to be seen. So even if we're thinking about like, hey, could there be a several venues that, it doesn't always have to be dance hall party nights, right? Not, let's say to speak, hey, if we get a venue here, this spot in Stone Mountain, it's only going to be dance hall parties or whatever. It could be showcases. It could be spoken word. It could be wellness, nights or events where you're educating, people of the community and stuff like that. It's just, I think that's what we were talking on a huge level about some of the things that is not so positive. I think that's one of the key things, right? Because it's just like you said, having those type of like it's hard to do that when you only have 3 or 4 core venues, and then everybody's kind of going on top of each other to have events and stuff like that, because that's what we do, right? We're promoters, we're business people. That's how we get our music. That's how, let's just be real. That's how certain bills are paid, right? Some people rely on that second set of income, whether you're a bottle server or you're a bartender, hookah personnel. You know what I mean? That's your thing. So unfortunately, since we don't have that, it's kind of suffocating some of the things that's going on. So, that Wayne Hall conversation was, hopefully can be a strong genesis for certain things to happen, because it's not a young people issue. It's not a mature audience issue. It's a combination, right? Not going to be able to be successful if we don't have a blending of, hey, this is for the young and the mature, right? This is for the experience and the inexperienced. We got to find that right mix, because you have to have that balance.
Exactly, like 100%. That's why I wanted to actually use this opportunity with you to kind of continue that conversation. So it from one program to the other, there's a continual, bringing up of this topic, so we can kind of work through some of the issues here in the ATL, and give praise where praise is due. But build towards the better. There are two main things. One thing. All right, two main things that I've seen over the years here, and that I think would be why there's not a connection with the artist and the audiences, and as you said, even with venues. Two things: weak DJs and weak promoters. That's it right there. Now let me break it down. Right, 80,000 Caribbean people now in the state of Georgia. Right, it's twice the number than when Highlander started. We played most of our dances on the east side. When we played east side, 3,000 people up. Right, it's not happening no more. It doesn't happen. There is not within the promoters, it's the same dance every single year, every single weekend. There's nothing new, nothing original, nothing authentic, nothing exciting about it. It just isn't. Where you have more people that should be catering to and filling that void. Yes. Right? But they're not coming out. In fact, it's lower returns for the same product. So the product has then got to change. That's why we're not getting the older, more mature people and the younger people in one place. Also, there's a mentality of individualism here, even amongst the islands, right? It's not that the United West Indies here, it isn't. I remember back in the day when you had Weber Weekend, right? The big Saturday night dance, the Stone Love dance, right? Nobody dared to have another dance on that weekend. No, what?
That was it.
That was it. That was the place to be, right? One year, Highlander gets booked for that weekend. We take the booking. Everybody wonder, why would Highlander do that? Take a flop dance. Let me tell you something. Right, that night, like I said, 3,000 people. Elephant Man was the headliner, right? Highlander juggling, 3,000 people. You know what it was? It was a VI promoter. Weber had his crowd, but it was majority Jamaican crowd, right? The VI promoter had his crowd. It was a majority VI crowd. Separatism, right? We're looking for larger returns, right? When we're dividing up the marketplace, right? And when I say weak DJs, right? And maybe because of my experience and you know what I've already been through in the game, I can stand up and play songs that you've not heard before.
Facts.
I can do that and be okay with that for a few minutes, right? And say no, because it's going to be good music.
Yes.
And when you hear it, it's going to make you move. And then we go into the more familiar selection and bring it in. But I'm not afraid to play an artist or a song that you've never, ever heard before, even at prime time. Right? A lot of our DJs, selectors now play extra safe.
Top 100 only.
Right? And David knows this. If anybody knows Atlanta history, right? Jinx and I go way back. At one point, it was a Highlander AP thing. Right? We are brothers, right? In fact, Deputy is my cousin, blood, relative, right? But back in the day, it was a competitive sport. When we juggle alongside each other, we wanted to out juggle each other.
Yeah,
right? It wasn't friendly. Right? It was friendly, but it wasn't friendly. And the audience benefited. Right? Because now the songs were playing. It wasn't automatic. It wasn't we're playing. No, well, oh shoot, they just did that. We gonna have to dig in these crates. We gonna have to work a little bit. You know. So that's my 2 cents, Lady Lalabella, because I know we're running out of time.
I just wanted to say I really enjoyed last year Mikey Sparkle's Father's Day event. I think it was a good mix of young and old. I think that, you know, people didn't play it safe. I think the people came out and there was a good mix of music. It was family friendly. It was a safe environment. It was good vendors. More of that. That's all.
More outdoor family oriented things that can bring violence.
Daytime. Because that's, I think, where the key is the daytime events. Not everybody can come out at night.
Yeah, and I know we're running close to time, but I just think that, you know, I think this is where the people in the community do the same thing, get together and have those conversations, right? So when it comes to especially like if for DJs to get their feedback on certain things when it comes to, hey, what should be played and stuff like that. I think internally that's when DJs talk to each other. At the end of the day, if we have more opportunities, more venues, I think there's a lot of promoters out there, to your point, Suspect, that is not afraid to think outside the box. I'll think of one set of promoters and DJs, Unique Sounds. Thinks outside the box with its events, and people come there for the experience because they know everything will be on point.
Pick up the young Guyanese every time.
Yeah.
I'm not trying that out there. Pick up the young Guyanese. Them young Guyanese boys.
Nice.
Why is it always the young Guyanese boys? It seems like
Nice.
Shout out to them. They're in Toronto right now, I think, right? They're in Canada right now, so. That's the thing. So I like the dialogue is just in an infant stage. We've done things before, but I think we're at an apex where things can be done in a different level. And shows like this can continue driving that message. Big brothers and sisters in the industry, you know, take people under your wing, mentor them. Mentorship is most important, right? You see, Yellow does mentorship when it comes to talking to people in the community about business and stuff like that, and the respect. We have to do that as well when it comes to the music side. So, that's my 2 cents on it. So there's positive things coming down.
Indeed. And the young bucks need to be able to take some talking too as well. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
Yeah. Allow the veterans to be the kingmakers. We'll bless you. We'll put you on. Yeah. But show the proper respect, because a couple times.
And it's a two-way street. Old heads, all the veterans need to also be willing to listen to the perspectives of the younger folk, because they also can foresee the future.
Is that how the world works?
Come now.
Yeah. It is. I'm getting that. I'm in that old head category. So yes. So it does work like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Driveway Camp, thank you so much for joining us on the program. Tell everybody how they can follow you, how they can book you, all the information that they need to connect with your brand.
Sure. So you can do the booking through www.drivewaycamatl.com, or you can link the boss lady at 470-429-7297. Obviously, social media, if you just go to YouTube and search Driveway Cam, you go to Facebook, search Driveway Cam, and then our Instagram is Driveway Cam Visuals with an S at the end. Just go ahead, like, subscribe as much as possible, and appreciate it. Thank you, man. And thank you for the opportunity, both of you. I love what y'all doing.
All right. Thank you, brother. All right. Peace and love.
Anything I can do to help promote y'all, just hit me up.
All right.
Fantastic.
Salute, brother.
Thank you.
Respect.
All right. Blessings.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Very, very important man for the Caribbean culture here in Atlanta. He's been representing, and it started out of just what he loved to do.
And the passion has grown, as he said, and it's become something of a brand, something that we definitely can be proud of, something that we need to also integrate into maybe a short film or documentary in the future. Maybe that's something that we could be looking to partner with APET Media.
Yeah, we're gonna tell the Atlanta dancehall story. How about that? Yeah.
It's overdue.
Listen, you already know. Picking his ideas, all right?
Right? From her story to history, y'all, okay?
All right. But we're out of time. We are so out of time. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in with us this week. Do remember to follow, like, share, subscribe, comment. We do look out for those comments. We love to see your feedback. So please engage and be a good friend and share, with your friends. Don't keep the good stuff all to yourself, right?
Don't be shy.
All right, we are out. Peace and love, everybody.